It's not funny.
For you to start a fight, you must be ready to receive whatever comes after it now.
My God. Look at that. What?
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Damlola and this is just the right channel for you. If you're just joining me for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, turn on post notification, and tell me something great at the comment section. Now let's get right into what I have for you guys today. It's the Real Housewives of Lagos episode 8. Guys, too much drama, too much kasala. Like, I don't even know where to start from, but then we're gonna have to start from somewhere, right? So let's start from where Chioma went for her outreach with Caroline and her friend Tima. So at the outreach, she was able to, help the less privileged. She even gave one woman 200,000 to start her business. And it was really emotional, like extremely emotional to watch. There was even one part where one grandma was crying because she lost her grandson due to the fact that there was not enough money to treat him. So Chioma was really, really emotional at that point. She was even crying. I felt really bad too because I was like, God, that poor boy had to lose his life because there was no money. So I feel like if you are in a place where you can help the needy, the less privileged, please try and help. Stretch your hand. Do the rightful thing. There are people out there that really needs help. If you think you are suffering, my guy, just be thanking God for your own life. There are people really, really suffering. They are suffering like so deep. So I feel like if you can help, just help. Chioma really touched my heart by what she did out there. Like, even if she's a bad person, even if she's not a good person, but reaching out to the needy, oh God, I respect her for that. Now let's move straight to the real deal, the ataro that I've been waiting to happen, the cocoa, that's the real gist for today, the drama that happened between Caroline and Laura. So you guys can remember the part where Laura and Caroline were insulting themselves on group chat, and Caroline was saying that Laura got pinned out by a governor, blah blah blah, and then Laura told her husband about it, right? Okay, so let's just go straight to the emergency meeting that Madam Yaboju had to organize for the ladies. So when they all got to the meeting, guys, okay. When they got to the meeting, Yaboju had to face Laura because Laura started it in the first place. Laura was the one that started it. Like, you had to bring back what has already been closed, what has already been, dealt with. She had to bring it back. So Yaboju had to face Laura directly. Like, okay, you were complaining about Chioma and Caroline coming late, but you two, you do come late. So for someone that used to come late, now came early once, and you're now complaining, you're shouting, So Yaboju wasn't really cool with it. Like, why do you have to do that? And you were now saying it directly to Chioma and Caroline, and you were now very malicious about it, like just being very insultive actually. So Laura was like, she didn't mean it that way. She wasn't even trying to sound malicious or anyway. She was just trying to let them know that next time she'll try to take care of her husband and then put her children to bed before she comes for any gathering, just to be sure that everybody's okay at home, because she doesn't want to have to wait and wasting her time for anybody, blah 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 blah. So while all those things were going on, Caroline was just seated with her shades all calm, like she doesn't want to say anything. She's going to be the last person to talk. And when you try to put your hands on her, she's going to give it to you back. It was now time for her to talk. She now started from way back, like what happened between her and Laura during her own gathering that she had, say a bail or a bow party or whatever she had that day. Was it? I don't know. That gathering she organized for the ladies, that Laura said she would slap her because of her sister. So she had to go back to that incident that happened. Obviously, she hasn't gotten over it. Obviously, she's still very pained. She was talking about it. She was like, that was how Laura said she was going to slap her. She tried to open up her mind, like spit it out, like, Laura, I've had enough of it. I cannot deal anymore. And she even mentioned the part where Chioma told her that Laura would like to have drama with she and Chioma just to get followers on her own Instagram page. And Laura was like, she didn't say that. Like, she never said anything like followers. Like, followers? What? That she has a lot of followers. Honestly, I didn't even know that Laura has 3 million followers. Like, I didn't know that she has 3 million followers on Instagram. Yeah. I think she has the highest followers amongst all the ladies on Instagram. I'm not sure, but I think she has the highest followers amongst all the ladies. Even Yaboju does not have up to 3 million followers. Anyways, That's by the way. So she was like, she didn't say that. So Chioma was like, that was not what she said. What she said was she would like to have drama with Chioma and Caroline, especially Chioma. She did not have followers to it. She did not say she wants to use it to have followers. But then Caroline was like, okay, yes, but you want to have drama with us just to look good. That was what made Laura really angry. And Laura stood up. Laura wanted to attack Madam Caroline. Laura wanted to beat up Caroline. Before you know it, she carried bottle water. I'm like, why are you carrying bottle water when there's a glass cup? Use glass cup to do something. Drop. Show me what to fight. Come and show yourself. And while all this were going on, they were trying to, calm Laura down, calm Caroline down, because Caroline also stood up. Caroline actually carried the glass. Caroline wanted to hit it on Laura's head. While all these things were going on, Madam Toyin just sat down there. Like, she was just seated. She was just seated. Okay, so let's take a flashback to what happened between Toyin and Laura. Remember during the gathering that they had at Mariam's place, where Laura was all moody, and Toyin was trying to, make her come out of her mood, like, babe, what's going on? What's up with you now, Alpha? And then Madam Laura said to Toyin that you were doing too much. That really got to Toyin. Like, she got really pained. So now let's go back to the emergency meeting where they were having their quanta, where Laura and Caroline were doing their kasala. Laura was telling Toyin that, why is it that you don't always support me? Why is it that you don't always stand up for me? You don't always, back me up as a friend would do. And Toyin was like, I will never support you when you're doing something really wrong. And don't forget that you said something to me at the gathering that we had at Miriam's place. And Laura was like, I already apologized to you privately. And Toyin was like, she wasn't cool with it because you embarrassed her publicly. So apologize to her publicly. And I really agree with Toyin. Like, she felt really bad. If I was in Toyin's shoe, I would feel extremely bad. Like, extremely bad. So you can't be telling me I'm doing too much because I'm trying to make you feel better. I'm trying to make you feel good, and telling me I'm doing too much. So now you're not wanting me to stand by your side as your friend is concerned because you are in trouble. No, I will not, because you already disgraced me. You already embarrassed me. You don't value me as your friend. So that was what happened. So I think now, going back to the fight happening between Caroline and Laura, and seeing that Toyin is all seated and she's not even trying to calm Laura down, I feel like she's still upset. Despite the fact that Laura actually apologized publicly eventually, she's still very upset at Madam Laura. Like, you know what? I'm not going to be dragged into your drama. I'm not going to be dragged into your mess because you already embarrassed me. Forget the fact that you said sorry, but I'm still very pissed at you. So I think that was why she didn't bother to even calm Laura down. That should be the excuse. That should be the only reason. Because why would your friend be involved in a fight and you will not try to hold down, like, babe, also calm down? Like, so I don't get it. So during the fight, during the kasala where they were insulting themselves, and then Caroline had to bring it back that yes, you got pinned by a governor. Even when Laura was trying to explain herself that this was what happened, that she had a lot of books then and she was giving insults for free, and then she wanted to sell it to a governor that came then in 2017, and then she was just trying to explain herself. But according to Caroline, she got pinned down by a governor, and then Caroline kept on repeating it. So after the fight, towards the ending part, they were able to calm down eventually, and then Toyin went outside with Laura, and then Toyin said she wants to talk to Laura. So I think Toyin was trying to tell Laura that you should not get yourself into fights, like, try to always control yourself. So I think for Toyin, the way she was talking, like, she felt really embarrassed that her friend is trying to show that she can fight. Her friend is trying to fight according to the way she was doing, But for me, I feel like the only reason she was like that was because of Laura's actions towards her before then. I think that's the reason. And before you know it, Madam Laura was like, she expected so much from Toyin that she was supposed to, like, stand for her, support her. She's supposed to be loyal to her as a friend. That she's someone that is extremely loyal. Someone is fighting with her friend, she'll fight with that person back. And I don't understand why you would be doing that. Like, I don't get it. Your friend is fighting with someone, then you'll be fighting with that person. on your friend's behalf. Like, it makes sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. So that was what she was telling Toyin, that she expected that from Toyin. Like, Toyin was supposed to like fight for her, also support her, fight for her. Really, we're Meji. It makes sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. When they are trying to calm this one down, they'll be calming this one down. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot have two ways. One person has to calm down. That's the truth. And that's the truth. One person has to calm down. So I feel like Laura was wrong for saying that she needed that kind of support from Toyin. And the only excuse I can give to Toyin not trying to tell her friend to stop fighting was she was probably still upset with Laura. So that's the only thing I can say about that. So after that, they showed us a small clip from episode 9, and in episode 9 we saw where Toyin, Mariam and Shoma were together. They were painting something, and then Shoma was asking Toyin, what do you think of what happened during the emergency meeting? And then Toyin said something that was so shocking. Toyin was like, you were looking plastic. Why would you say that? Like, why would you say that? Okay, so Toyin was not happy with the fact that why Laura and Toyin were having their fallout during the emergency meeting, Shoma was laughing. So Toyin wasn't cool with it. They also showed us a part where Toyin was celebrating Tiana 45. They were all together having a very nice gathering. All the ladies were together except Laura, that was, you know, seated somewhere specially for some reasons I do not know. She was just trying to separate herself from the ladies. So obviously she's very, very angry. God, it is well. So I think they're having their next gathering in Dubai. My expectations for episode 9 is more drama from Caroline and Laura. I'm not sure, but I expect to see more drama from the both of them, because what happened in episode 8, guys, there's definitely going to be a part 2 of it. I don't know, but I'm certain. But how would you know? How would you know, guys? How would you know when this is happening? All you need to do is to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, turn on post notification, tell me something great at the comment section. Please, let's be engaged. Let's do this together. All right? Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. See ya later. Bye.